What is up, guys? It's Mega and welcome back to yet another video. Today, guys, I'm going to be dishing out my Numeron Eldlich DPE deck, 3 engines all in one deck. Took it to locals, really great, never had a problem with it, didn't actually drop a single game, won 6 rounds, all back to back 2-0s. So because your opponent didn't know if you wanted to go first or second, so it depends on the hand. So without further ado, let me go over it and we'll show you what it was all about. So, starting us off is, of course, 3 copies of Numeron Wall. This is to get access to the Numeron network, and obviously it does have a battle fader card effect if you would really like to use it to stop your opponent from trying to OTK. It has come in play once in locals, so that's a really great one. 2 Eldlich, because obviously you don't need to run 3. You never have to run 3 in an Eldlich deck. The Golden Boy, absolute sexy as he is. Basically, send a card on your send a spell or trap in your hand to the grave. If you are along with him, force any card off the field. It doesn't target, so that way you can force out any card realistically that you need. Well, it does target, but it doesn't destroy, I should say. So it forces out a lot of cards that have that battle protection. And of course, you can come back for the 3,500 damage. Then we've got the DPE package. We've got the 2 Destiny Heroes you want, Celestial and Dasher. They are both Garnets. Dasher, obviously draw a card. Or draw a monster if you do special summon it. Celestial to banish itself, and another Destiny Hero to draw 2 cards in case we have to go to the grind game. Now, these are basically going into the staples. We've got one Pankatops, because obviously it's limited to 1. This is obviously a go second build, so we are running cards like this. 3 Ash Blossom. This is the only monster hand trap we need. The other one being Imperm. I didn't really particularly run others because you can't run Nibiru in this deck. We do obviously run other hand traps in the side deck, but realistically, Ash Imperm is all we need for now. So that's it for the monsters, guys. Actually, not a decent, well, so very small like monster lineup because you don't really need too much. Spells, we run the 3 Numeron Network, along with the 2 Numeron Calling and the Terraforming. This, along with Numeron Wall, is basically our 9-card Numeron engine. The reason why I came across this was because the Brave Token engine is exactly 9 cards as well. So apart from like the extra deck and some like staple cards in the deck, you're basically running near enough the same thing. So the difference is Numeron has that threat in the deck in order for you to OTK with simply by playing Numeron Network. So that's what it's all about. And of course, like I say, running 7 Numeron networks in the deck does actually scare the pants off your opponent. We are running that 1 Mystic Mine as well. The reason why I'm running Mystic Mine is because Fusion Destiny is now limited to 2 following the new ban list. So I needed something else to put in, and I thought Mystic Mine would be absolutely great. And it actually did come in handy because it scared the pants off your opponent when you played Terraforming to play to search Mystic Mine, because they used all their monster pops straight off the bat, and it just scares the hell out of them. Fusion Destiny, I say, this is basically cheese out our DPE, and obviously we run Anaconda to get it out as well. Eldlich spells, running the 2 Cursed Outland to search our Golden Boy or our Golden Land traps, and that's basically all I can say. It's basically for the grind game if you would need to get down for it. Then we are running for our go second cards. Lightning Storm, other staples being Triple Droplet. Absolute like fantastic staples because Lightning Storm, like as you can see by this Mystic Mine and our Pankatops, this is a go second more build, but you can go first quite simply if you know your opponent. Like say you OTK'd your opponent game 1, you're scared that they're going to make you go first. Just side these out, put in some other cards in. Then it's like you're not even running any of the go second cards. You're literally fine. Then Droplet, because it's just a fantastic card to go first or second, just kind of break boards as well. And then finally, just to stop some hand traps, we also do run that Call by the Grave. Really great at our DP as well. I did it when one of my opponent when they did DPE, and also I Called by the Grave their Scythe. So yeah, it does come into play. Traps, Eldlich traps. Basically, we're running triple Elixir, triple Conquistador, and then finally 2 Hoquero. You don't need double Hoquero, you only need to run the 2. I found this was a fantastic lineup just because it's just Eldlich basically, the longevity. The Scarlet summon the Eldlich, Conquistador to pop cards, Hokraro to banish the graveyard really comes into play. And obviously the trap monsters you can use to go into Link Spider for Anaconda or go into Pleiades. And then last 3 cards, like I say, is free Imperm, just basically this and Ash is our only main deck hand trap, because I say we can't run stuff like Nibiru or Token Collector, and realistically I didn't want to run Gamma because it is basically I wanted to eliminate as many bricks as I could, so that's what it was. And that's it for the main deck, guys. 40 card main deck, really standard for 3 engines in it. Like I say, I could do some test hands in a bit. So for the extra deck, guys, we run for our Numerons 2 Akerm, 2 Deve, sorry, 2 Tree, and then 2 Katari. Basically, here's our number. Here's the 4 Numeron gates. You're running 2 of each because we're running 2 calling. Go first or second is really great, and all of them basically get double. I need that Saber as long as Numeron Network's in play. A lot of people at locals think that these cards should be banned because for some reason they think that they're absolutely absurd that you can summon 4 monsters off 1 spell card that can just OTK your opponent. Then running some more Xyzas, we're running Pleiades and we're running Zeus. Pleiades we're running because of our Conquistador and our Hokraro traps. To go into Pleiades, Pleiades can bounce any card in the field, and after you attack you can just make Zeus to wipe the field if need be. Zeus and Pleiades never came up, I never had the opportunity to, but that doesn't mean that they're not useful. Links, we've got the Link Spider, Anaconda, and Appaloosa, and Avamax. The reason we're in Link Spider is because you can link your Hokraro and Conquistador off, and together with Eldlich, you can make Verte Anaconda if you so wish. Verte to help us go and get Fusion Destiny out. Appaloosa, star of the show. Realistically, people was basically like, right, I don't want you to go first and have a 4 material Appaloosa. Absolute fantastic card. So because you're going to go first, or if you fail to OTK your opponent, you're going to make a 4 material Appaloosa. So you've got 4 negates. That's all you need. That's all I need to say. May I say more? Avamax is really great against certain matchups like Sky Striker, because obviously it can't be targeted by card effects, and that's basically what Sky Striker likes to do. And also against like a lot of like trap heavy decks like to target as well. And Avamax, if it battles a special monster, it gains that monster's attack. So it's great to out like towers, because obviously you can just gain the towers' attack points. And then finally, the last card in the deck is of course the DPE. Absolute fantastic animal. This combined with Eldlich alone puts on so much pressure, because your opponent, it's like both of them are longevity. They're both going to be coming back every turn, and your opponent just can't really keep coping all the time. And that's it for the extra deck, guys. Really like condensed extra deck. If anything, I would like to run more links, but I just don't have the space for them. Now for the extra deck, guys, no, sorry, for the side deck I should say, the side deck is very local or tournament depending. If you, I would highly recommend side for your locals. Don't just put in stuff for meta, especially if you're going up against a lot of like road decks. For instance, in mine, there is a lot of Dino, Phantom Knights, Flunderies kind of ones, Cyber Dragons as well as everywhere. So this is what I've got the lineup with. So we've got Freelancia. This kind of hurts Phantom Knights because they can't do any of their banishing, and also it hurts Flunderies. Triple DD Crow, because DD Crows are the opposite of Lancia. Again, it hits Phantom Knights because you can like pick out some of the cards that they're trying to resurrect, or before they can use their cards off. It can kind of hit some Cyber Dragons in a way, and but you're not really going to be doing much of that. But really great hand traps. Running triple draw, because there is some Dragon Link players at my locals when they decide to bring the deck in, so it really does hurt them. And obviously this deck, and also this does hurt Invoke, because there's Invoke at my locals, and it can hurt Oh, what's the one? Tri-Brigades in a way, like Limitless Tri-Brigade. I think that deck's now dead, but it could still hit Tri-Brigade nevertheless. And then we're running Cosmic Cyclone and Evenly Matched. These are more for going up against like back row heavy decks. You could take out Evenly Matched and put in some of the like back row hate if you wanted to. Evenly Matched for me was really, really great because in one particular matchup, I won game 1 and I expected my opponent was playing a go first deck. He had to set up, otherwise he was not going to do much. So I sided Evenly Matched. So I ran this along with Lightning Storm on top of everything else. Yes, I did have Evenly Matched and Numeron Network. I did need to OTK. I didn't feel like I had to. I could literally just do Evenly Matched, banish his entire field apart from one card, and then I could just literally set up a Formative Lapalooza and let him have absolutely no cards whatsoever to fight back with. So that's what it was all about. Really come in handy, and obviously Cosmic Cyclone to hit back row heavy decks. And Lightning Storm and Evenly Matched do also hit back row decks as well. And that's it for the deck, guys. I really do hope you guys enjoy. I say Numeron, Eldlich, DPE. Really interesting deck because a lot of people at locals kept saying that they didn't know how to side because like they could either hit one engine or not hit all of it. So yeah, really, really interesting. So guys, let me shuffle these up and we'll get back to it. Okay guys, so shuffling cards up here. As you can see, I've just been shuffling. I'm not really that great with shuffling, so I can't do any decent hand tricks. So guys, we're going to go second. Okay, this is a go second hand. We have Imperm, Harquero, Droplet, Numeron Wall, and Lightning Storm. To be honest, that's a pretty great go second card. Go second, and then obviously we'll draw for turn. We drew Fusion Destiny for turn, apparently. Okay, so basically we have everything here. So, so depending on your matchup, so say this is like a go set. So it's like say we said we're going to go second. So if you know, for instance, your opponent is like playing Cyber Dragons, like I did at my locals, you're not going to be linking off because any single one of their monsters does equal Mega Fleet. So you would use Fusion Destiny and just banish your 4 Numeron gates, but you have Imperm in case you need to stop them from going too crazy. Forbidden Droplet to pitch the Harquero so you can summon Eldlich next turn if you need to. Lightning Storm to nuke the field. Numeron War to activate Numeron Network to get the OTK off. And then you have Fusion Destiny. Near enough, fantastic board. And even going second, this is still a really great hand for going second. Oh, sorry, for going first as well, I should say. So let's shuffle these back in. This time we'll do a go first one. Pretend we've lost the die. We're going to pretend we've lost the die roll here. So I've lost the die roll. My opponent's decided you're going to go first. It's like, okay, we'll go first this time. So we'll see what we get. So we've got Numeron Calling, bit of a Garnet, Elixir, Ash, Fusion Destiny, and Lightning Storm. So this isn't particularly the greatest hand, obviously. We can lose quite easily to a Ash Blossom, but you basically for this, I would basically play Fusion Destiny to summon out obviously the DPE. You'd set Scarlet, and I'd maybe set Numeron Calling to scare the opponent, especially when you play Scarlet, to think, oh, I have Conquistador or Harquero. But to be honest, that's still not bad. You still have a pot with DP and you still have the Ash Blossom. And if we do survive to the next turn, we did draw another Elixir Scarlet Sanguine for another Eldlich. So, like I say, guys, it's very dependent on what you can open. But I never really had a problem too much. I just grinded out my opponent if need be. And what more can I say, really? So I do hope you enjoyed the deck, guys. It's really, really fun to play. And I really enjoy playing this deck. So without any further ado, take care. And have a great day or night wherever you are, guys.